Hello everyone, my name is Mouse and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm stood in the Patron Hall and today is a very special day for the channel because today I will be unveiling our first Diamond Patron. Now this person is someone I know from the Avotopia server. Now I spoke to this person a little bit before I even had my own channel. I think on my very first day on Avotopia, he was still in the process of building his skeleton farm over there, but I was allowed to use it to get some bones and stuff. And he's always been around to offer me some advice. He's a very experienced Minecrafter and an amazing builder, which we will get to later on in this video, because this video is dedicated to him. So the plan is to go and have a look at some of his builds over on Avotopia. There's a couple of different sites I want to show you over there, and you'll get a gist of the kind of builder that he is. So let's meet him, shall we? Our fourth patron, number 4, is Seamus Moon. Now, bear with me while I spell this. It's an Irish spelling, so as always, there's far more letters than syllables. But Seamus, thank you very much for your support, not only to me, but for all of the Trycrafters. Your advice and your guidance on a lot of our builds means so much to us, more than I think you can ever really imagine. So thank you very much. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is take you guys across to Avotopia, and then I can show you some of Seamus's builds over there. So I will see you once we get over there. Okay guys, I'm now stood at the South train station in Avotopia. If you're not aware, Avotopia is a multiplayer server that is run by the amazing YouTuber Avomance, and it's a place for the patrons of Avomance to get together and show what they are made of and have some fun. And it's an amazing community to be a part of, so if you're interested in joining, then check out Avomance. Now, the way this area works is there's a central hub and people can go north, east, south or west to set up home, and where I am now is obviously in the south. Now, to get to the surface, we are going to venture up this bubble column. Now, I do have my weapons ready because it is currently night time, unless someone has slept and they haven't. So let's just get rid of these two chaps. There's more than those two chaps, and where we're going today is Seamus's Skelly Farm. This is a skeleton farm that Seamus built for the entire community to use, and obviously he seems to have made it so there are 30,000 mobs here. Let's get out of here. Dangerous. Entrance, just drop on down, and it's safe because we have water at the bottom, and I didn't like that. It seemed a little bit dangerous. Right, so now we're safe inside. So we got some signs here. Now just immediately look how fabulous this place looks. The different stones and the signs and the banners, it just looks absolutely amazing. So, welcome to the public skeleton farm and skeleton research facility. Instructions are straight ahead and bear left on the far wall. Please visit the observation chamber with both lights off and on. We will get to that in a moment. So there are the people who helped Seamus with this place. Now, there will be a name there that you recognise, Mama Bear. Mama, obviously, is one of my bestest buddies in Trycraft. So if you're not already subscribed to her, then have a word with yourself. Why not? Her videos are amazing, so make sure you check Mama out. So let's go and have a look at these instructions. So that's the comments book. We will sign that light on off. To activate, turn off spawn light here and stand on the glass. The best AFK spots, center light in spawn ceiling against glass and the viewing area room. So we've got some glass here and obviously some redstone lamps which are currently on. So if we venture, where was it? There. If we venture around here, So all the lights are on at the moment, and you can see we have a nice little spawner in the middle there. So if I go and turn these lights off, then that will drop the light level so the skeletons can spawn. So it's going to be a bit spookier in here now. And as you can see, some of them are already spawning in a matter of seconds there. And we've got the water that is flushing them down into the kill chamber below. I'm not sure what method of kill chamber he is using here. And I obviously don't want to go digging. There we go, there's some more spawning there. I came around there at the wrong time, didn't I? So there's 3 there, all fighting to go down. So yeah, I'm not sure what type of kill chamber he's got on this, and I don't want to go looking too much. But as per the wall, the best AFK spot is to stand here. So if I needed lots of bones and arrows and stuff, I would stand here and go and have a nice cup of tea. Because I'm British, that is what we all do. We drink tea. I would stand here for as long as I need to. When I am done, I would come out and I would turn the lights back on, and we'll see them come on in a second. And let's see, is there a chap in here? There's a couple of chaps in here. I'm not sure what the rate is that they all drop in here, or whether they all drop in, but he has got some loner swords there. Please return loner swords. So some will drop in there and we can kill them and get the XP from those chaps. And then if we venture down here, this is where we can pick up all of our arrows and our bones. So someone's obviously left it on, it's been producing, and they've not collected them. So let's just have any more dropped in there. Oh, one with some goodies there. So let's have another look what we've got going on in here. Waste disposal, so that's gonna, I imagine, work into a hopper. Not a hopper, into a dispenser or dropper, into some lava or something to get rid of everything. We've got our enchanting table, full power, our anvils, our grinding stone for disenchanting stuff. What else have we got? We've got, oh, where does the nether portal go to? I didn't notice when I've been here before, the nether portal. So what is this as well? Is this where the skellies... I've got a feeling the skellies that fall down the hole come along here, up, and then do they drop in there? Is that the... Maybe that's the way it works. I'm sure Seamus will tell us in the comments. Portal takes you out at South Nether Tracks. We don't need to go that way. So this is Seamus's skeleton farm, which is free for everyone in the community to use. And as you can see, it's just an absolutely beautiful build. It's quite simple, but the way it flows round is amazing. And I love the attention to detail with the little chiseled stone bricks here and there in the walls, just to break things up so it doesn't look too plain. And obviously with any kind of spawner, it's always nice to be able to turn them off and on with the lights there. So I will check with Seamus exactly how the kill chamber works, and I'll put that down in the description below. And he's even got there a big skeleton on the wall. So this is really cool and really useful, especially if you're a big user of bows and you need arrows. Get lots of them here. So let's move on to the next build of Seamus's that I want to show you, which is in Winterfell. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll be familiar with Winterfell. Winterfell is a community build on Avotopia. It's a one-chunk village where players are only allowed to use one chunk to build their home. It can be as high up into the sky as it needs to be, it can be low down into the ground as it needs to be, but you can only build in a 16 by 16 area, one chunk. I am planning on doing another video there soon to see the progress, because it has been a long time since I've been there. But for now, let's go over and check out Master Seamus's builds there. Right guys, before I actually head over to Winterfell, I had to stop by the shopping district here in Avotopia just to check my shop, see if anyone had bought any good stuff. And I remembered there's a build of Seamus's here that I need to show you as well. So let's have a look. This is a Scouse Mouse Ranch, by the way, my store, if for those who haven't seen. But it's this store here that we are interested in today. The Dembones. This is Seamus's store here in Avotopia, and he sells all the stuff that you can get from Skelly Wellies. So let's go in and have a look at what it is he's selling. As you can see, the floor is all bone blocks, which gives an amazing texture. Almost looks like a carpet. And we've got some banners up. He's got an ender chest for someone to use whilst they're in store, in case people have stuff in there that they want to. They may have the currency in there, their Avo books may be in there. But in fact, shall we, while we're here, let's show you how this works. Bone blocks. 1 Avo book per stack. So it's not in that one. But I will take the stack, replace with 1 Avo book. Nice and simple. So he's selling 1 stack of bone blocks for 1 Avo book. And he's selling arrows here. 9 stacks for 1 Avo book. Which obviously is really, really good value. And he's got a sign here saying pretty soon he's going to be stocking enchanted bows and enchanted armor. So there is some other products that he's going to be selling here in his shop. Now his shop actually is right by Sir Gobspit. This is Gobby's shop and my ranch there. And Gobby's snowman, oh dear. Whoa. Don't know what's happened to him. He looks like he's eating a sour sweet or something. What's happened, dude? You had a sour sweet, turned your face inside out. Oh well, right, so now I've shown you dem bones. Let us go to Winterfell. See you when I get there. Okay everyone, I am currently stood on top of the portal tower that I built in Winterfell, and there is a very, very scary looking snowman behind me, and I appear to have lost my pants. I don't know how it happened. I did die a moment ago, and when I came back I had no pants. So if someone has taken my pants, please give them back. Now the reason I've brought you here is to show you Seamus's place here. Now obviously this is Winterfell. Every build you can see here is built in one chunk, which is 16 by 16 blocks. But we're only here today for one build in particular. So let's go and have a peek at that. Right, so this building in front of us. Do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. Sorry, easily distracted. Is this place here. This is Seamus's Tudor build. Now, the Tudor style is quite distinct, not only for the wood on the outside, but also the way it is smaller at the bottom than it is on the top. I do believe, and I'm sure people more intelligent than me will correct me on this, houses were built like this in the Tudor period because you had to pay your taxes based on the number of square foot on the ground, so therefore they kept them small at the bottom to pay less tax. If that is totally wrong, please correct me, but it sounds right, so we will stick with it. Now, as you can see here, we've got a build of spruce and white stuff, which I'm presuming it is cement, concrete. I always say cement. And we've got some birch and stone going on. Now we're right next to this bridge here, so let's have a look around the outside first. We've got some pathways laid in spruce trapdoors, lots of snow because we are in the north, and some lovely window boxes with some nice plants. Always like nice plants, and it's well lit up. and it's well textured on the outside. I like the way, if you can see the holes that appear in there where he's used steps, just to add a little bit more texture and depth to the build so it doesn't look quite so flat. So, like I mentioned, this is all built in one chunk. This is 16 by 16 if he's used his full area. And he's got 2 doors. Should we go in the back door? Oh, what's this? I didn't spot this before. Let's have a look what's down here. We'll go on a little expedition together. Ah, just a little place for his boat. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's learn to climb a ladder. And then let's venture inside. So, welcome into Seamus's Tudor house. Now, it is a bit chilly. So what we're going to do is you turn the heating up. So up and down, once quickly for more heat. Excellent, nice and toasty. Right, so down here we've just got some barrels, nothing in them, just for a bit of decoration, and that looks really good. And up here is just the outside, and we have a guest book. I will be signing that, but I won't open that up on cam just in case there's anything there that people don't want to have aired publicly. Now, if we go up to the first floor, we've got a nice green and grey theme going on, and we've got a nice fireplace with some prismarine. Now, each floor in this place has a different colour scheme, and it works really well. The way Seamus uses the palettes on each floor, while still keeping it in with the, the colours of the exterior walls, is really good. And the place is lovely and warm because there's a fireplace on every floor. So we come up to the, see, this is where it gets complicated. I'm British, so we would call this the second floor, but I think Americans would call it the third floor. So we're on the blue and nether brick floor. There we go. Everyone can agree with that. Oh, some of you are going to say, oh, teal and oh. We're on the floor with the beds in, and another fireplace, lovely and toasty and warm. And the windows give a lovely view of our good friend Gobspit's tower there. It's almost like Seamus knew he was going to be a fan of Trycraft, so built his house with a perfect view of Gobspit's tower. So now, I think you need to write down that you need to go and visit Gobspit's channel and make sure you give him a little subscribe. Now, what else can we see out here? Let's have a look. We've got lots of other places. Oh, there's a church. That wasn't here last time I was here, and a clock tower. So, and we've got our comfy little bed, nice and lit up. Right, let's see what is on this upper floor. Straight away we can see there is a brewing stand. What's he got brewing? Just awkward potions, nothing too special. And I do believe potions of fire resistance, water breathing, slow falling, and some extra slow falling, and just some useful stuff there. This floor seems to be incorporating all the colours that we've already seen. And nice, a triple fireplace up here, nice. And we've also got our enchanting table with a fully powered one, actually. Have we got any books or anything going on here? No. We've got our grindstone and also our anvil. And, of course, water. So what can we peek out of here? Is that the same? Now, that is one amazing looking hourglass. Now, I am planning on coming back and doing another full video on Winterfell, so that will be coming soon, so bear with me on that. Now, there's one other thing, a couple of other things actually. This book here makes for some entertaining reading. If we get back to page 1, this is Seamus's cookery book, potion book, whatever you want to call it. The magical writings of Seamus Moon. Now, potion of slow falling. Step 1. You must stay awake for at least 3 nights in a row. Step 2, on the 4th night, you must expose yourself to the night sky, and there will be demon hawks in the sky, the colour of midnight blue with glowing green eyes, and they will seek to kill ye in a most, always using school words, puissant manner, by diving upon ye at great speed. If ye are not good with a bow, it would be best to get a hireling who has the skill. Watch carefully as they die, and occasionally they yield to ye a membrane, which is what you desire for the potion. Step 3. Make an awkward potion in the usual manner as described previously, and add it to the demon bird's membrane. Brew carefully for 10 turnings of a small sand glass. It will yield 3 potions of slow falling. Drinking one will last approximately 1.5 turnings of a small sand glass. However, for a potion that lasts longer, up to 4 turnings of the glass, add to the potion 1 pinch of dust of the redstone and brew for the same heat for an additionally 10 turnings of the small sand glass. This potion gives you to fall from the great height at the rate of the speed of a feather. Amazing. Seamus is clearly very good with his words there. Now, there is a hidden feature in this house which I want to show you. So we just need to go down to the ground floor. Now, I will show you first, with that should be up. Okay, behind here we have a secret little button. And then when we press that, we have a secret door if ever we need to make a quick getaway. And we can close that again by not opening that one, but opening that one. And the door will close up again. Now, for those of you who know me, you know I love redstone. So, obviously, I had to have a look at how this works. Now, Seamus did give me a little bit of a pointer, but I have been nosing myself. So, what we're going to do, we're going to venture down into the basement and have a look at the redstone for this. Now, this is a triple piston extender, which obviously gives the gravel that is up there the height it needs to fill that door. And then if we hit the switch, in fact, let's hit the switch so we can see the door down. Okay. Ow. Ow. So now all the pistons have retracted and the gravel has fallen. So this uses blocks that fall. It would also work with sand, but obviously stone and that kind of thing, it won't work. Now, the brains of this door and this circuitry are just within this comparator, hopper, dropper, and the redstone there. And this is a type of switch called a T flip-flop switch. And I'm told by Seamus that this design in use is by Jax the Legend. In a nutshell, T flip-flop switches are used to convert a button into a lever. So you can use a button to just give a constant signal rather than it just giving you a quick pulse. So you press it once, it'll open the door, you'll press it again, it'll shut the door. And this design is really clever and I like it a lot. So let's get back up here. We will shut the door again. Oh, so that will hopefully, there we go, shut that, put the carpet back, and then we will venture outside. So these are a couple of the builds Seamus has said I can come and have a look at. He does have a full base here, but it's a bit of a work in progress, so we'll visit that another time. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing these builds today, and thank you again to Seamus for becoming a patron of mine, and also for giving me permission to come and have a look around his builds. It has been really good to see how they've come on since I last seen them. I think last time I seen this house, it was about 3 or 4 blocks high. It was nothing at the time. I think it was just pretty much a birch frame. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you're interested in becoming a patron, the link is down below. But most importantly, I just hope you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out there. So until the next video, Seamus out.